welcome to TierraLinda Organic Farm. Today we're going to start our second segment of baby chick care. And we're going to talk about moving our chicks from the inside pen outside to a larger brooder. First thing we got to do, we look at our chickens, and hopefully if our first 2 weeks have gone good, this will actually be the beginning of week 3, and if our first 2 weeks have gone good with our chickens, then we've got 31 chickens, the same number that we started out with. And we've had a pretty good go around with these chicks. We're going to count them to make sure, but I haven't picked up any dead chickens that I know of. As you can see, they're a lot bigger. I just cleaned out their pen just the other day, and they've already pushed all their bedding down and past the cracks because they're just getting too big. They're moving around. They're a lot more active for a cage this size. The chickens have gotten notably bigger. Their wings have come in. Their colors have changed some. They're not quite as fragile. They're pretty robust little chicks at this point. What we're going to do, you see we turned off our light and we've moved it out of the way. Probably don't want to stick it near combustible materials. And we're going to take each little chick and we're going to put them in the box, and we're going to count as we go to make sure that we have 31 chickens. Also in this segment, we're going to talk about worming our chickens with a natural wormer. We found a great product, diatomaceous earth. It's readily available in your hardware stores, your feed stores. It's actually cheaper in your feed stores because you can get it by the 40-pound or 50-pound sack. But we'll talk about the benefits of diatomaceous earth and how it'll help our little baby chickens. As we're moving our baby chicks, you can see we picked a box. It's about probably 18 inches tall, big enough that these chickens won't jump out, and it'll hold all 31 baby chicks. They're kind of tightly packed in there, but we're moving them pretty quick. We've counted all our chicks. We did make it through with 31 baby chicks, and that's pretty good. If you've had good care, these have been really easy. We haven't had clogged vents. One day I had one that was a little lethargic, but I forced it, I didn't force it, but I picked it up and made it to get up and run around a little bit and found out that it was fine. But I was a bit concerned for a few moments. We've already prepped our outside pen. We have a shed that's got a little back room, probably maybe 6 foot by 6 foot. And we actually placed 2 of our heaters in there. And then we step up to gallon waterers, and we'll actually put 2 of the long feed troughs in there. Alright, we've got the last of our baby chicks here. We'll take the next step outside. Okay, we're actually out here in the outside barn now. This barn is used in the wintertime for the goats to actually come in. It's a larger room behind the cameraman here. As you can see, we've already prepped our room. We didn't do just a big job of cleaning. We've got some waste hay and actually some donkey waste and goat waste here. That's good though. The chicks will scatter that around. They'll actually dig around in it and find bugs and things to eat. So that'll be part of their diet now at 2 weeks old. We've already placed 1 feeder in here. We'll go back and show you in a minute what we feed. We're still sticking with the chicken starter, but now we've added the diatomaceous earth, and we'll sprinkle them along on our second feeder in just a few moments. We've moved to a 1-gallon waterer. This will help, considering the size of the chicks that we have. We'll actually have 2 1-gallon waterers in here as well. And you can see we've moved to 2 bulbs, and we actually at this time can put a clear bulb in, and so we have our red and our clear. At this age, they should be better. They're going to peck each other. That's just a given. It's going to happen when you have baby chicks, but they're not going to be as aggressive because of the lights. So we've counted our 31 chicks. We brought them out in our box, and now we'll just gently place them out here, and they'll get used to their new environment. You can see they're a lot more robust. They grow between 200 to 300% in the first 2 weeks. They're a lot bigger than they were. If you remember, they were probably maybe that big. So they're probably more about in the range of 3 times the size that they were when we started as day-old chicks. And these baby chicks are actually two weeks and 2 days. They're 16 days old. In this room, we just happen to have a box, this TV box. It just happens to be large enough to fit right in the space that we have here. It works out really nice. It keeps the baby chickens in. It's too tall for them to climb on. And we actually use a horse blanket because here we are in the beginning of April, but we still get pretty cool nights. Last night was 33 degrees, not quite freezing, but very, very close. You can see they're big. They're getting around really good now. They're actually starting to where they'll hop up on things. They can climb up on these shelves, and they will as they get older. It doesn't take them long to figure things out. They're already starting to scratch really good on the ground. You can see them pecking. They're just starting to act like chickens. And again, these are all pullets, so we shouldn't have any roosters in here. They're about 99% accurate when they sex these chickens, even at a day old. So you might every now and then come out with a rooster. You'll notice it's got a larger comb, and then larger even at 2 weeks old start to become redder than your pullets. Your pullets, their combs kind of stay pink. Alright, we'll go get their second feeder and we'll talk about the chick start and the diatomaceous earth, our natural wormer. We've now moved into our utility shed with kind of a tack slash feed slash tool room here. But you can see we're still using our chick starter feed. It's a light crumble. I don't know if chickens regurgitate or what, but this makes it nice and easy for them to digest this crumble. So we'll keep them on for the next about probably 2 to 4 more weeks before they actually start moving into grains. What I really want to talk to you about is this diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is actually fossilized diatoms, small diatoms. I'm not sure of all the science behind it, but that's a great organic pest control. It's natural. Now you want it to be less than 1% of your diet of your animals, no matter which animals you give it to. But you can use this. You can use this as an organic wormer and pest control for any of your animals. It's actually even safe for human consumption. I don't think I have worms, so I'm probably not going to put it on my spaghetti tonight. But the point is that it's nice and harmless, and that way we're not spraying harmful chemicals on our animals or providing them even harsh wormers. Wazine is better for older chickens, but you can't use it on baby chicks. And since we're out here in an outside shed, we really feel that we need to start worming them at this time. So now we'll go put our second feeder in, and we'll be done with the segment of the second segment of baby chick care. Well, thank you for watching our second segment of baby chick care. We're going to finish up right here. The baby chicks, they're in there, they're playing good. They don't seem to be too cold. We've got our lights about 2 feet off the ground. That seems to be appropriate at the moment. We're going to go ahead, we're going to use a horse blanket. We're going to close up this doorway between the box and the horse blanket. That keeps them from getting out. But the horse blanket also helps to insulate the room so that the room will heat up some with the heat lamps. Particularly at night, getting as cold as it is, we still have to have our baby chicks around 85 degrees. So we want them to be warm and not get too cold at night. Until next time, thank you for watching our videos. We hope that these videos are informative and instructional for you so you'll be able to raise baby chicks at your own home. Have a nice day. Do the chicken,